Hello and welcome to my nearly finished new little basement studio in my new home. And yeah, I thought I better jump on here and just kind of give you guys an update about what's been going on, because I haven't really been around for like a month, or yeah, about a month now, unless of course you are following me elsewhere, like on TikTok or Facebook or wherever. Anyway, so yeah, you can see that it's slowly but surely getting set up, and the reason it is taking so long is because unfortunately, when we took possession of this house, it was given to us in such a completely disgusting, uninhabitable state. It's shocking, absolutely shocking. I mean, we're talking about like poop, literal human poop on the walls, and a vulva. Am I allowed to say that on on YouTube? A vulva drawn on the floor in permanent marker, which I still have to figure out how to remove. So I'm going to be sharing a video about how to remove permanent marker. Yeah, I mean, I have shared the videos of some of the disgustingness that we've had to deal with, and over on my TikTok and Facebook, and I think on the YouTube community tab here, as well as in my YouTube shorts. So you can, of course, go check those out if you want to, and just be just as disgusted as I was. Too bad there's not smell-o-vision, so you can get the full experience. But suffice to say, it is now sparkling clean. Walls have all been painted. I mean, we're talking like down on hands and knees, scrubbing the floors, scrubbing the walls with bleach before painting them. It was just disgusting. Things that needed replacing have been replaced. Yeah, anyways, hopefully I will be able to have everything set up and sorted throughout the rest of the house within the next week or so, and then I can finally get back to my regular job of creating content and sharing all of my groovy DIYs with you guys. There are so many upcycles and so many DIYs and so many tips and tricks coming your way from this house. It's gonna be a full plate of a cornucopia of amazing transformations coming at you very, very soon. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get into my little update, and I will tell you, you know, in more detail what's been going on, plus fill you in on those kind of awesome opportunities that I mentioned before my move that were happening to me, with me, for me in the new year.
This is Confessions of a Refashionista.
Okay, so I have moved a little bit, and I'm now kind of by my more recognizable wall. I tried to recreate my background as best as I could from, you know, from the last place where we were living. And this is a considerably smaller property, so I had to downsize a lot. So, I mean, I think I did pretty good. It is proving to be a bit of a challenge to find space and spots to put the items that are in my online shop, and of course my vast and varied Refashionista stash. But it's happening. Slowly but surely it's happening. And it's never a bad thing to, you know, purge items and kind of, you know, downsize. It's a good thing to do sometimes, I think. So it is actually just after 8 in the morning, and the natural light coming in down here is pretty freaking amazing. I am thrilled about this, and that means I won't have to bust out my big studio lights as often as I thought I was going to have to, so yay! And yeah, well, I already kind of explained and showed you a little bit of you know, the move and what this place looked like, and unfortunately it's like still around every corner seems to be more stuff that needs to be scrubbed, cleaned, repaired, what have you. And I truly don't know how people can live like that. And before you jump to conclusions and think, oh, maybe it was a hoarder, maybe it was, you know, elderly people and they couldn't look after themselves. No, it wasn't. This place was inhabited by like university age students who were more than capable of cleaning up after themselves and, you know, being functioning adults. They just chose to be disgusting pigs instead and leave the place in an absolutely horrible state for the next tenants to move into. And sadly, the management company, they claim to have done a deep clean, but I'm sorry, poop on the walls and a vulva drawn on the floor, and all of the just general disrepair and disgustingness and filth is not a deep clean to me. but anyway, it's now clean to my specifications, and we're definitely not going to get sick, so that's good. Alrighty, so let's move on to the next kind of update. Now, in my last video, before the new year, actually, I mentioned that I had some pretty exciting opportunities that were coming up in the new year, and I can now talk about them because it's out and it's happening, and yay. So I am the latest creator to join the team at HomeTalk TV and Upstyle. Yay! So every month I am now creating 4 videos, starting out with 4 videos. 4 HomeTalk, 2 for HomeTalk and 2 for Upstyle. And yeah, it's so far, I believe 3 of my videos are already out and they're doing well and people like them. And I shall, of course, do all the links for you guys so you can go check them all out. And interestingly, very interestingly, the videos are shared on HomeTalk's Facebook page and YouTube channel, of course, as well as the Upstyle Facebook page and their TikTok, I believe. And something that kind of was very surprising to me, although I'm not really sure why, is the comments on the videos, and not just my videos, on all of we HomeTalk TV creator videos over on Facebook are pretty vile and mean and horrible. And so because my first video was actually released on Facebook first, I was really disheartened and quite concerned that maybe they were gonna say, yeah, no, we don't want you anymore. Because the comments were so mean and so horrible. And then when they released the same video on their YouTube channel, the comments were so lovely and so appreciative, and it's so amazing to me, which it shouldn't be because I am an online creator, but it is amazing to me how the different audiences are across the different platforms online. And now YouTube gets a really bad rap a lot of the time for, you know, maybe not so nice commenters and stuff. But in my experience, I actually have really awesome people who watch my videos, and the few silly, dumbass comments that I get are really, really easy to disregard, to get rid of them, because it doesn't make sense. It's like, oh, you way to ruin a shirt, you know, like just silly stuff like that. And because HomeTalk has such a huge, massive following and audience on both YouTube and on Facebook, of course you're going to have a higher amount of comments. But it was still so shocking to me that like 99.99999% of the comments on Facebook were horrible, like really, really cruel and just terrible. Like, what? Why are you going online and doing this to people? It's horrible. And then compared to the ones on YouTube, which were really nice. You know, it was just such an interesting, I guess, kind of almost like a social experiment, right? So I now know that I shall be avoiding watching my HomeTalk and Upstyle videos on Facebook, and, you know, stick to stick to viewing them on YouTube, and definitely I am in the comments on YouTube. I am responding to people there because, again, it's lovely to respond to lovely comments and give a bit more information, and I really don't see any need to respond to the cruel comments or people calling me names because of my thumb tattoos, for example. What? Anyway, but that is my big announcement, my big opportunity that I have, and I shall continue, I guess, as long as they'll have me to create my tutorials and upcycles and videos for Home Talk and Upstyle, as well as, of course, my own platform. And I do have another exciting announcement as well, and I have finally, after so many people have said, do this, I created a Patreon. Is it Patreon? Is it Patreon? I'm not sure. I'm just gonna fluctuate back and forth until I kind of get a definitive answer on how to say this. Anywho, so if you want to kind of support me more than, you know, commenting on videos, subscribing, liking, because that is fantastic free support that literally takes you less than a second to like a video or share a video, or maybe 10 seconds to put a little smiley face on a video, but it does let those precious algorithms know to shoot my videos higher up so more people can see them. So that fab free support is the best support, actually. And again, it costs nothing and it takes seconds, so just do it. Just do it. But if you want to do a little bit more than that, you can head on over to Patreon, and I have 6 different tiers that you can choose from, 6 levels of support starting at only $3, and you get awesome perks, including merch. I have merch, you guys. Like, I have merch? That sounds so silly. I feel so silly saying that. But I genuinely do have merch or merchandise. And yeah, I have a sticker, a coffee mug, a t-shirt, and a tote bag. And all of these things are actually given out every 3 months that you are a member of certain tiers on my Patreon. So that's awesome. Plus, I'm also including monthly mini courses that will be emailed to you that nobody else will have. And I mean, there's so many things, extra DIYs, extra tutorials. You get to have first looks at all of my posts and videos. Everything goes on Patreon first, and then a few days later it will of course be posted normally on my channel and on my site. But if you want first look at things, it's over there on Patreon. And yeah, I actually am also offering in the highest tier a monthly personalized one-on-one video chat with me. And we can just hang out, and you can show me your makes, I can give you advice, we can chat about whatever the heck you want to chat about. And yeah, we can wear our cool t-shirts and drink out of our out of our Refashionista mugs together. So again, head on over to Patreon and check out my different levels, my different tiers, and pick the one you like the best, and definitely sign up. And yeah, I gotta get back to kind of, you know, putting stuff away and a bit more cleaning today. But I shall be putting another absolutely fabulous tutorial, Refashionista tutorial, out in just a couple of days, so look out for that. It is a very cool one. I'm really pleased with this one. And until next time, of course, head on over to refashionistasherry.com. Everything is over there as always, and stay safe, stay well, and I'll catch ya on the zigzag.